Wow! I love it here, man! Yeah! I love it here, man!
Welcome to the most famous street in Kazan, Bauman Street. This is a pedestrian-only street, and here there are lots of restaurants, bars, cafes, street artists. Very nice. Wow. Enjoy, guys. Thank you.
So good.
We've been coming here every day, and it doesn't matter if it's a Monday or a Saturday, there's always people. Brasilia.
Hola, hola, Pepsi Cola.
Hola, hola, Pepsi Cola.
Muhammad Salah. Salah. Mo Salah. Ejeto.
До свидания.
In English, this street is mostly called Bauman, but sometimes you find it as Baumana too. I think in Russian it's Baumana, that's why. Bauman Street goes from the foot of the Kremlin until Tukhaye Square, the central square in Kazan. Do you know what's the most amazing thing here? This street has existed since the 15th century.
Look at the numbers.
Let's go back a little because I want to go to that tower. The bell tower is the highest point on Bauman Street. Oh, and look at this entrance.
There you go. Now go away.
Oh, he's so kind. Look at that.
We believe the entrance will cost 100 rubles. Let's see.
Wow, look at this.
I'm coming by myself here. Gordon's waiting. Actually, he will try to take a picture of me up there. And we were right about the price. Oh my god, this edge! I can't look straight down, only through the camera. It's so scary. Where's Gordon? Ah! They already created some holes here in the net that perfectly fit a camera.
What can you expect of a bell tower? Bells, of course. I'm just like a kid here. Wow, he really looks like one of those medieval towers. I found you!
Let's go.
We walked along the entire Bauman Street, then we arrived at the Millennium Park of Kazan, and now we're at this other park. I didn't even expect it to be here, and it's so nice, so full of fountains everywhere. Look at this. Very nice. There's this lake here. A lot of people on boats, paddle boats. Look at how fun.
I love the Beetle boat. That would be mine.
And all the way over there, you see those colorful houses? That's where we're going. That's the Old Tatar Quarter. It's a place where you can see traditional Tatar architecture. A lot of these colorful houses here are bars and restaurants. so cool. They're so charming.
That's a mosque.
Tatars are predominantly Muslim, and here you do see a lot of the Muslim culture.
Here they preserved the Tatar houses from the 18th century, but the settlement actually started 2 centuries before. When Kazan was conquered by the Russians, a lot of folks who lived in the upper part of the city were evicted, and they ended up right here. What did they do? They built it all over again, and with time, this became one of the richest and most attractive parts of the city.
We started the day at Bauman Street and now we're back here. And why do you think that is? We're here to eat a little bit more. You guys are probably thinking, well, this is a tourist place. Things are probably more expensive, right? Well, maybe. But everything's much cheaper than in Moscow and St. Petersburg anyway. So let's enjoy, right? And also that's why we spent most of the day just eating small portions.
I love menus with pictures. We're sharing the veal and this new dish here for us, kistibi. Mashed potatoes inside. Very good.
Hey. Catherine the Great's carriage. It's just a replica. She was an important empress here in Russia.
In 1767, she came all the way from St. Petersburg to Kazan in one exactly like this, almost 1,000 miles. And this cat here also has something to do with St. Petersburg. In the 18th century, mice were all over the Winter Palace, that beautiful palace I showed in 2 of my vlogs there. St. Petersburg was the capital of Russia. The empress learned that there were no mice in Kazan because cats here really do their job. So 30 cats were taken there, and guess what? They solved the problem.
We heard that there's like a walk of fame here of Tatar celebrities, but it's actually really difficult to find, along Bauman Street. We asked many people and we couldn't get the directions properly, so now we have someone helping us get there. Gordon has a new Russian friend. He offered to take us there. It's so nice. Yay! Thank you. Would you like to be in our YouTube video?
I just want to help.
Thank you. Thank you very much. It was right here in front of us the whole time. But okay, this is a work in progress, still a lot to grow, but we passed here dozens of times. The main dish of Tatarstan, this region where we are here in Russia, is a dessert called chak-chak. It's like a pasta with honey. It seems it's really good, and honey is a very important ingredient in Russia. And when I left Moscow, a Russian friend told me I should absolutely try it. Yuri, that was you. Thank you so much for the recommendation. Here I am, and it's time. You see, this is chak-chak. It's already prepackaged. Chak-chak is so common here that you find it everywhere, the prepackaged version. Stores in general, street sellers. But As we're trying it for the first time, let's do it right. Let's go for the fresh chak chak. A chak chak restaurant.
We're trying some more things here. What's this? Ichpochmak? National tartar pie with beef and potatoes. So let me start there.
Pie with cheese and black pepper. I thought that at chak chak restaurant they'd make fresh chak chak, but no. Here I am with a box as well. Well, I guess it might be too difficult, too complicated to prepare on a daily basis. Let's get started with the savory.
What is it? Meat.
Meat.
Cut cheese.
Very good. It's like an everyday snack. It is very tasty, but your hand gets all sticky. This is honey. I already came to Russia several times and I really enjoy the cuisine, you know, the stroganoffs, the soups. They also have a dessert made of honey that is so delicious. But now that I discovered Tartar cuisine, it is amazing. I'm loving. So I guess we'll have to find a Tartar restaurant, a Georgian restaurant, of course, and also a Russian one near us in Texas. Otherwise, we're gonna come back next year. How nice, the bells are ringing like this to celebrate a wedding. That is so beautiful. I'm glad I could see this. Unfortunately, the trip to Russia has come to an end. But if this is the first video of mine in Russia that you see, take a look at this playlist here. There are so many other great videos also in St. Petersburg, Moscow, and a little bit of Sochi. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, commenting, and if you watched until here, I imagine that you liked. So please consider subscribing because this really helps me keep creating more videos. Thank you very much and see you in the next trip. Bye! До свидания! Look at that, Gordon. Making off of this vlog.